L'homme irrationnel.
Irrational Man. Now the interview.
Et le réalisateur fantastique
the fantastic director Woody Allen is here with us. Extraordinary Woody Allen. It's always a massive pleasure to welcome you here in Cannes, Woody. Thank you very much for coming along to present this film. You've got two wonderful actresses with you. Emma Stone, hello, welcome. Welcome to Cannes. And Parker Posey, hello. And so, Woody Allen, you're showing in this film, if you like, this philosophy teacher. He's very well known. He's a kind of a bit of a Lothario, but he's lost. He can't write. He's got a block. He's wondering what he's doing. He's depressed. Is this something that you who write, you film, you're a creative person, have you ever felt the same thing?
No, not as acutely. I'm much more even-tempered.
Vous n'avez jamais... Vous n'avez jamais manqué d'inspiration?
You've never lacked inspiration? You've never been...
No, I've never lacked inspiration, and I'm sorry to say I've never had a bad moment.
Eh bien, c'est tant mieux. Comment vous est
so how did you,
cette envie de décrire ce
what made you want to describe this teacher? I mean, you still had issues with philosophy, or what?
No, it's just a story. I made it up. And I thought that it would make a good story and wrote it. And we made a film out of it. And now we'll see if people like it. If they enjoy it, they'll come. And if they see it and they don't enjoy it, they'll tell their friends not to see it. And that will be the end of it.
Ouais, c'est ce qui se passe effectivement.
You're absolutely right, of course. So, once again, you worked with Emma Stone. Why Emma Stone?
She was there. She was at the door. I turned to my right, and there she was. And, you know, she looked hungry. So we gave her a part.
C'est vrai, vous aviez faim. Vous aviez faim de
you were hungry to shoot with Woody. Was that it?
That's just how I show up for all my roles. I kind of just come knocking and begging at the door with a bowl, like Oliver.
So when Woody Allen, calls you, do you always say yes before you read the script, or I mean, if you get called by Woody Allen, do you read the script or do you bother?
Well, no. I mean, he's always allowed me to read the script, and I mean, it's just really a matter of timing. But it's always such an exciting prospect to work with Woody, and I mean, I've had such a wonderful time on both of these movies. So it's it is a pretty easy thing to say yes to.
Mais pourquoi c'est formidable de travailler avec Woody?
What's good about working with Woody for a young actress like you?
Well, I think he's just a very good director. I feel like he is that nailing it? He's a good director. He's there. He's present on set every day. He always shows up to work. He's punctual. I wasn't today. Always go home early. Or at least go home early. Lunch hours on time. I mean, lots of things. I think that he knows what he wants. He has a clear vision, and he's an incredible writer. And there are lots of great things about working with Woody.
Parker Posey,
I mean, you've worked with a lot of directors, a lot of very well-known independent directors. What's it like to work with Woody Allen, and what did he represent for you before, as an audience member, if you like?
Ne laissez pas Woody vous souffler les réponses. Je veux vous entendre.
Don't let Woody give you the answers. If you can speak with the mic.
No, I've been a fan of his work and his writing and his directing my whole career, and a fan of independent cinema, and it meant a lot to me to be able to experience what it was like to work with a real maestro, a real master. So I cherish the experience. It was a lot of fun. We worked very fast. Like he said, we ate on time, and it was work and
Mais justement, comment il vous présente? Qu'est-ce qu'il vous dit?
I mean, what does he say to you? What does Woody Allen say, about your character? Apart from lunchtime, what did he tell you?
I play a very lonely woman. That it was kind of that. I heard that a lot the first day, and then when I clued into that, I got it, you know. So I play a woman who is lonely and suffering and not really fulfilling her desires, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was great.
Oui, c'est vrai qu'on a
So it's true that
en vous recevant, mais c'est quand même un film plutôt sombre, non?
it's quite a dark film, isn't it? I mean, it's more things like Match Point, I think, isn't it? Would you agree with that?
Avec with the mic, please.
Yes, yeah, it's in that ballpark. Yes, sure.
Ouais. Qu'est-ce que vous aviez envie de
What did you
visiter,
want
justement,
to revisit, if you like, to study, to explore? How do you choose to film something very intimate like this? What's interesting for you? First of all, what would you like to show?
You know, it's just an idea for a story, and you tell the story, as the narrative unfolds. There's no other thinking about it. You think, gee, it would make a good story if this guy overheard something and it led him to some kind of decision in his life, and then you write it and you film what's necessary to show on the screen to tell that story. You know, it's really very colorless and mechanical. I mean, that's what you do, and you hire good actors and actresses, and you tell them as little, you know, get out of their way and let them work and keep it as simple as possible.
Oui, c'est vrai que vous arrivez à rester simple.
It's true that you do stay simple, don't you? I think that's what's strong about your films as well, but very elegant as well. A very elegant style. It's very sober, but there's nothing, you know, over stylistic. Emma Stone, it must be really nice to be filmed like that by a director who sort of magnifies the characters in the film, but as well the actresses as well.
Who magnifies the actors? Oh yes. Do you mean like the cinematography?
Oui.
And the way it's filmed?
Oui, cette façon de filmer, il est très
the way he films them, he's very close to the characters. And it's very different from what you see in world cinema today.
And he was just, you know, giving me a line reading in my ears that we do have a great cameraman in Darius Kanji, who's an incredible cinematographer, who also did the last movie, Magic in the Moonlight, and other movies as well, Midnight in Paris, who photographed me in a very flattering way, which is important. Very important. Because though I look good in most angles, you'd be surprised, not all.
Et pourquoi Et pourquoi
Emma, is he different when he's directing Magic and Moonlight or when he's directing this film? Is it the same Woody Allen? Does he do things differently, or does he work in the same way?
No, I think he's very much the same. I just think that the tone of the movies were, you know, both of those had such a different kind of feeling, and obviously the cast is different, so... but no, I think as a director, he remains, you know, he speaks up when someone's doing something horrifically wrong. But other than that, he kind of, there's a lot of freedom, you know, as an actor.
Ça doit pas vous arriver.
I'm sure that doesn't happen to you. Final question, Woody Allen. Are you know, what you're going to be making next? Are you going to present it in competition in Cannes, perhaps?
With the mic.
Oh, yes, the microphone. I know what I'm doing next, but I have no idea, you know, how it will come out, and if it comes out okay, maybe we'll go to Cannes with it, maybe not. You know, I really don't know. It's much too early to tell. But I would not put it in competition because I'm not competitive.
Vous êtes quelqu'un de super. Merci.
But you are outstanding. Thank you very much, Woody Allen. An amazing filmmaker. Thank you very, very much for coming. You're looking great. So it's good to see. Thank you. Thank you, Emma Stone, for coming. Thank you, Parker Posey. I hope you have a great festival and a red carpet tonight. So we're going to see them back in a few minutes for the press conference.